Hey guys, welcome to a Creation Dust live stream. Today we're going to be finishing this 6-foot bear. So this I guess is part 2. On the first live stream we carved out the bear. And just burning, carving in eyes, working on the claws, that kind of stuff. Some of it can be kind of monotonous, so I think I'm gonna try and bounce around a little bit. At least that's the plan. And that way there I'm not too long on any one thing. But yeah, quick prayer. Lord Jesus, we just pray that you bless this live stream, Lord. Bless the people that tune in to watch it. Lord, I just pray that we represent your kingdom well. In Jesus' name, amen.
Greg Davis says hello.
Hello, Greg Davis. How's sunny North Carolina?
The electric whittler is here. Bear and the boss lady.
Hey, Electric. Hey, Bear. Hope everybody's having a good day. Could you run in and grab my angle grinder real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna speed that up just a little bit.
You can look at what people's are saying if you want.
Can't see the screen with the way the sunlight is. Hey guys.
Let me see if I can turn up the brightness maybe.
3 Joshes already.
Greg said it was 87 in North Carolina.
Wow, that's too hot, Greg. Lori Keller's here. Thank you.
Lori is here. Did you already say hi to her?
Said hello.
Okay. Hello, Lori. Michael S. is here.
Hey, Michael.
Lori says the bear's claws are wild. Is this a special order? Lori asks.
Yes, it's actually leaving tomorrow, so we're wrapping it up. But another gorgeous day. It's a dry day, sunny day, so great weather for finishing a bear. We're also going to be finishing this little guy here. Very similar, just burning and staining and that kind of stuff. So if we have time.
Ray and Sandy are here. And they
Hey,
say,
Ray and Sandy.
finishing the big bear, question mark.
Yeah, we're finishing him. So I'll probably do a short tomorrow when it's totally dry and finished, and so everybody kind of gets a real good feel for what the finished product looks like. But I might do a short loading it on the trailer with the tractor. Just something a little unique or interesting, I guess.
Woodworker Dilemma is here.
Hey, Dilemma, how's it going?
And Lori asks, Josh, do you deliver something this size or does the customer move it?
So a little bit of both. If people have the capabilities, when they get here, I load them up. I've kind of stopped putting them in the back of pickup trucks. There's a lot of nice pickup trucks these days. And the tailgates are kind of wonky. If you breathe on them wrong, I guess they get out of alignment sometimes. So this one I'm delivering. I'm gonna be taking this out on a utility truck.
Woodworker Dilemma, so that's probably 300 pounds minimum.
Yeah, I would say good 350. This one's pretty stout. It might even be pushing 400. So.
Michael S. would like to know if you named the bear Josh.
The bear's name is officially Josh. That's a welcome sign that goes with it. I'm going to take you guys over and cut some little hash marks into this and then burn them. It's kind of my signature move, so I'm going to share that with you guys real quick.
And Surav is here. He says, nice.
Hey, Surav.
Lori says, nice welcome sign. Michael S. is quite impressed that you spelled welcome right.
Yes.
And Lori says there's so much detail in everything wood carvers do.
It's a lot of fun. We love it.
Aiden Fletcher is here.
Hey Aiden, how are you?
He says, thanks for your email.
You got it, buddy.
We've got Milan. Milan, M-I-L-A-n. Sarav says that it looks like he's from India. He said if teleportation were possible, he would come and see our works closely.
Welcome from India, that's pretty cool. I'm teleporting there, we love to travel a little bit.
Bear said, heck yeah, at least it's not a Wecklum sign.
It's true.
Bear says, hey guys, can't watch. I'm driving, but I'm letting it play so CD gets some hours. Bear, he said, hey guys, can't watch. I'm driving, but let it play so CD gets some hours.
I really appreciate that.
Aiden says, hey Miss Dust, what's your name? My name is Casey.
Famous CWF bucket.
Someone, their name is in a different language it looks like, but they said good morning, hello.
Good morning. It's actually afternoon here. It must be a long, long ways away.
Aiden says it's a very nice sign.
Thank you, Aiden. Are you working on anything cool? What do you got going? What do you want to do next? You want to burn? Eyes?
Do some burning. Says he's doing an owl for Joe's challenge.
I'm curious what Joe's challenge is. You know, I've heard little bits and pieces, but I don't know if I'm totally... Is there a video posted on that somewhere?
Aiden said, "Wow, look at that bear. Have you guys been on long?" So he probably thinks that you carved it today.
No, this was from a live stream we did a few days ago. So we did part one, carving the bear, and I carved most of it on the live stream.
That was Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Wednesday. But I did do a little bit off camera, not much. I just basically kind of shaped it up a little bit and added the rest of the fur. I started adding the fur on the live stream. But yeah, we're just starting on him today, really.
So Aiden said, yes, Joe has more info on his Facebook and YouTube, an animal or something from nature with a useful twist.
Is a what twist?
A useful twist. Pieces here, and she actually left a link to I think the Facebook, the challenge link.
Hey, Cat's piece.
Aerial HD Multimedia said one of these days you gotta do and you'll have to look at it because I don't really know what this word is.
Say it again now?
One of these days you gotta do sandstorm?
All I can think of is Sasquatch. Maybe it auto-corrected or something. I'm all about the Sasquatch stuff. That's been Sasquatch.
Oh, yeah, he said Sasquatch. He corrected it.
Who was it?
Aerial HD Multimedia.
Okay, so you're showing it to me.
I think he has a picture. I think it's a guy in a picture. I think.
Well, yes, we love Bigfoot. We're always joking around about Bigfoot. And, that's been on my hit list for sure. We just have so many projects on the lineup. But we're gonna get to the Sasquatch eventually.
Sarav says, guys, you deliver a good quality of content. This is art. Nobody can deliver this type of art.
We appreciate you. slightly damp, so.
Ray and Sandy say the little bear is cute.
Much, guys.
Aiden says, oh, the torture, not the feet. Greg Davis says it's a fire bath. And Lori says that little bear is cute too.
We're all looking for good homes. Keep quiet and don't eat much.
Trucker Kevin is here.
Hey, Kevin.
He says, is he pumping them for information?
What's that now?
Is he pumping them for information? Because they're saying you're torturing. They're torturing your,
Oh, I got you. I got you.
your little bears. Oh, he was talking to Aiden. He was talking to Aiden. Aiden says, sorry to ask, but how much does it cost you for a big log like that?
So I get a lot of seconds on my logs. I have them trucked in by the log-in truckload. And typically what I mean by seconds is they're rejected from the sawmill. Maybe they have metal in them. A lot of the sawmills have metal detectors, and they kick out logs with things like metal. So I guess long story short, I pay about $500 for a log-in truckload full of logs. And Casey, I don't know if you want to show them the logs over there.
Yeah.
That's a little over a truckload. But if you were to buy like primo saw logs, they're going for a lot more money. I'm not even sure how much. I would say way over $1,000 a load.
Dolly is here. He's from Africa. He says he really likes bear meat and would like to know when you hunted the little bear because he looks tasty.
Well, first off, welcome from Africa. That's crazy. So many people coming in from different places, and yeah. I don't know. Maybe you don't truly have bears in Africa. But I've had bear meat, and I will say that I've never had a piece that I liked. Back during the days when I was a hunter, I'm not a hunter anymore, but I actually killed a few bears, and I stopped hunting them just because the only way to really eat them was to grind them up into hamburger and put them into something like spaghetti so that you couldn't taste them. Some people say it matters how you cook it, or it matters what the bear's been eating, but I never found any of that to matter. But that being said, I guess you're welcome to try some fresh bear meat if you'd like.
Aiden said, wow, yeah, I bet wood is so expensive now. You seem to get a good deal.
I've been working with the same guy for almost 27 years, and he does treat me very good. He's a good guy.
Aiden says barbecue bear, and Michael said 100% made in the USA.
That's true.
10 Scarecrow is here.
Who?
10.
They can.
Do people like bears painted or natural?
So I do a couple of different types of bears. I don't know if Casey can show this moose. Casey actually carved the moose. Casey, my wife and camera girl, is actually a very talented wood carver too. But this is like a natural color here. This is strictly burnt with a torch and then clear wood finish CWF put over the top of it. So that's kind of like the more natural kind of look. These bears I'm working on today are actually going to get stained black. So I can show you the... You can actually do that right now with this smaller bear.
Thanks, y'all.
What's that?
I said thank you. There. I said good job.
saying y'all.
Y'all.
Goodness. I'm gonna ship you down south.
Thanks, Michael S. Lori asks, are there a lot of bears where you are? I'm assuming she's talking to us. But.
Yeah, there actually are a lot of black bears here. We don't have grizzly bears or brown bears, but there's an overabundance of black bears. In fact, we've been seeing more bears than we've ever seen.
Cat's pieces, couple of rock stars.
Couple of rock stars.
Aiden says tar and feather.
Depending how much I get on me, sometimes I look tar and feathered when I'm done. Yeah, we were camping recently, and we're sitting in the tent just kind of reading books and stuff, and Casey says, "Did you hear that?" And so I'm listening real close, and you can hear real heavy footsteps, almost like a person. And so I started hollering. I figured it was an animal, and we hear "Ruff, ruff, ruff." And so I'm pretty positive there was a bear roaming around just outside of our tent. And I started hollering at it again, and then I heard it do those same three grunts, only further away. So.
And Aiden says, I love how white the face of the bear looks. Great contrast. Ray and Sandy asked, is that a stain or paint?
So this is actually a stain I mix up myself. I start with the CWF, which is clearwood finish. And we do straight CWF on the snout. But they've taken a lot of the good stuff out of the paints. If you get the small quarts of Exo Rust or Rust-Oleum paint, they're available in most of the hardware stores around here. And so what I do is I take a gallon of the CWF and then I pour in like a half a quart of the paint. And, I guess they've removed stuff like VOCs out of the paint products. This is like stuff the EPA has done. For whatever reason, if you buy those small quarts, it still has the real good, high-quality oil-based product. So I just mix that oil-based, good-quality paint in with the CWF, and it just creates a great stain and a durable finish. So it's kind of something I've done to improvise to overcome the lesser quality products.
Bear asks, is it winter beard time?
You know, it's I've been so crazy busy, and it might not seem like that. I'm kind of a slow-going, easy-going guy that lives in the mountains, but I haven't had a chance to shave, so I told Casey I think maybe I'm just gonna grow it.
Bear says, heck with it, grow it out.
How long has yours been growing, Bear? You got like a serious one going there.
Michael S. says, shout out to the camera lady. Good job. Thanks, Michael S. Bear said December 23rd of 2023. Aiden says since he was 11 years old. Is that right, Bear? Ed, the Gimpy Ninja, is here.
Welcome, Ed.
Says, where are you guys at?
We're in the White Mountains of New Hampshire.
Says it looks beautiful out. It is.
Show them the big poplar tree there. It's been a lovely fall, just beautiful weather this year. Typically we have more wet weather in October. It's just been cool and dry and breezy.
It's from Michigan, Ed is.
We've been considering a trip to Michigan. We travel a little bit with our YouTube channel. We love to fish. And some of the salmon runs in the rivers out there in Michigan look pretty spectacular. So originally we were going to do it this fall, but it's not happening. We planned a different excursion, but maybe next year.
Aiden says beautiful colors. Kunal is here.
Welcome, Kunal.
Said, don't make me feel jealous with this beautiful view. Kunal says, new day and new awesome bear.
Thank you very much, Kunal. I appreciate you watching some of my long form videos too. He tuned into some of the long forms.
Yeah.
So this will give you guys an idea. I don't know if we'll get all the way through the big bear on the live stream today or not. But if we don't, this will definitely give you an idea of what it's going to look like. And we're also going to do a short of the finished big bear, and we're going to post that soon.
Ray and Sandy asked, did you finish the little girl bear you did the other day?
Let me grab them. I'll show you. I didn't do a whole lot more, but I'll bring them out just so everybody can kind of see.
Bear says that we've added 30 subs off of this live so far.
Really? Wow.
pretty cool. Aiden says, wow, that's a cute bear. Rakin is here.
Welcome, Rakin.
So Ken asked a question, if I can find it. Where are you? There you are. Said, I wish I could do eyes like that. Any tips are appreciated. Thank you.
So basically, like with the eyes, I'm using a flame bit. And you can get these smaller if you're running them in like a Dremel or a rotary tool. Honestly, it's taken me a lot of years to figure this out, but it's not that difficult. Basically, you're kind of putting in the shape of the eye with the tip of the flame bit, and then you're just tracing out under the eye. So you're almost just drawing the eye on there with the flame bit. And then I'm going to go back with a chisel and just kind of define some of the areas in the eyes. So for example, I guess you can kind of see it's almost just like an S curve here. You're basically just putting the rounded part of the eye up, you know, like over here. And then you're just coming underneath of the eye. And so you're just basically drawing a little eye under there. And you're creating a little ball in there that you're rounding off. The eye is called an eyeball because it's shaped like a ball, it's round. But yeah, just shaping that little ball inside. But again, if you look at the basic shape, it's just like an S. And so you're basically rounding up the top of the eye, and then you push the corner over. And now you can watch, I'm going to come back underneath of it. And I'm just going to draw like a little circle. It seems maybe difficult when you're first looking at it. But once you've done it a few times, it'll come right to you.
Ray and Sandy said, I wish that I lived closer. I would get the little girl bear for my wife.
Where are you guys?
And
I'd love to hear where everybody's from.
And Lori said, did he say that little bear was 40 pounds?
Yeah, I would say the dress bear is about 40.
Yeah. He says he's from Cincinnati. They're from Cincinnati. Ken says, gotcha, looks great.
So you guys are, Ray and Sandy are near Bear and the Boss Lady, I think, are somewhere in that neighborhood too. Do you guys actually meet up or know each other?
Reagan is flirting with the dress bear. He says, hey cutie, whenever I put the camera on her.
She was single last time, Reagan. I tried to tell you about her, but she's got a boyfriend now, man.
This is him. Said that bear's about 2 hours from them. And Last Breath Woodwork says the detail looks amazing.
Thank you, Last Breath. I appreciate you guys tuning in to check this stuff out.
Woodworker's Dilemma says it's a bear picnic. They're everywhere.
It's actually a great idea, Joe, for a future carving. Carve a bear standing on top of a picnic basket.
Woodworker's Dilemma says, Josh, your skills are amazing, straight up artist.
Thank you very much, Joe.
And Braken said he is mastering the bear carvings. Michael S says he is the master of carving bears.
I'm gonna try something a little different next time. Maybe, I think we might be tackling a frog.
Ray and Sandy said, Joe, I think all you carvers are artists. Wish I had the vision you guys have.
There's a lot of talented people that hang out here for sure.
Lori says those claws are impressive. Necla is here.
Who is it?
Necla? N-E-C-L-A. Necla.
Hello, Necla. Welcome.
Well, Rakin says, I think getting the eyes on shape is the hardest part of the carving.
Getting the eyes on what?
Getting the, like doing the eyes, getting the shape of the eyes right.
Yeah, they have to be pretty symmetrical. If they're a little bit off, they can look wonky, but sometimes if they're a little off, it'll almost give them a little expression. Almost as if he's squinting with one eye or something like that. So sometimes there's some happy mistakes.
Stacy asked, so Stacy's here. Hello.
Welcome, Stacy.
And she says, will the bear be holding a sign? But Michael S. was on it, and he told her, yes, a welcome sign.
Let's throw it on there so we can check it out. We actually worked on the sign earlier in the live stream. We did these edges and we actually preserved it. But it's been sitting out in the sunshine. It's almost totally dry now.
Cat's Piece said, join Joe's challenge and mix things up, CD777.
Right on. When is the challenge due? I'm gonna check out the video. I don't know exactly how it works. Like we don't do Facebook. We're not crazy technology people. At least I'm not. TC is the real brains as far as technology goes. So we don't have things like Facebook.
He said December 31st.
Cool. And what do we just make a video, or how's that gonna work?
And B079 says always a bear. I don't know if he's being a hater.
Say it again.
He said always a bear. Ken says, you both do fantastic work. How long have you both been doing carvings? When and how did you get into it?
So this is my 27th year, full-time wood carver, chainsaw carver. When Casey and I got married, she was actually a bank teller, so she stopped doing bank work and started carving wood with me. But, yeah, we love what we do. Did I cover that all? Is there anything?
I think so. Yeah. Let's see. Salmon, S-A-M-I-N, says nice painting.
Thank you.
She's from Indonesia, or he.
Welcome from Indonesia.
So it says, Aiden says, oh, Angie 410 is here. It says beautiful.
Angie 410?
Yep.
That's not like, I've got to ask Angie Lee, is it?
I don't know.
Well, welcome Angie. We're glad to have you here.
Aiden says, make something and post it as a challenge. Like a, is it just like a picture that he would send you guys? Oh, Angie from Argyle. From where we went up in like Sam on Penobscot and everything.
How are you guys?
Hey.
I think our other half, is it John?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us. They own a place up in Argyle, Maine. If you go to our long form videos, and check out our hillbilly video, you can see where the place that they have up in Argyle, Maine, they rent it out to people. It's an off-grid cabin. It's just an awesome place. Great fishing. We had a lot of fun up there. And if you check out our hillbilly video, you can see what that's all about. And there's actually a link in the description that will take you to their information if you want to book a stay there. So can't recommend it enough. It was pretty cool trip.
Angie says, miss you guys, come back soon. James Giddings is here.
Welcome, James.
Says, have you ever carved a shark before?
No, I don't do a lot of nautical themed stuff. We do have coastline here in New Hampshire, but we're set back just far enough in the mountains that nautical themed stuff hasn't typically sold well here. And over 27 years, it's hard to remember everything. I almost think I would have done a shark at one point, but I just can't remember when.
So, Woodworker Dilemma said all media submitted will be shown in the montage video. And he said that sign bear would count because it's a functional carving.
Prizes or just like showing off people's channel, or what kind of cool stuff do you have in store?
Lucas is here.
Welcome, Lucas.
And says, what's the craziest thing you've ever carved?
Man, I've done a lot of crazy stuff. We had a business here that was about zip lines, and the whole theme of the zip line company was monkeys and stuff like this. So I did a couple of 10-foot monkeys. One of them was upside down doing a handstand on one hand. So that was a pretty crazy carving.
Maybe the...
Yeah, I did a 40-foot tall Indian head. Just the size of it was pretty intense to carve. If you go to some of my early long-form videos, you can actually see that carving. I got a little too rotten. It was up there too long, and I had to take it down. So, can you think of anything crazy? Have you done anything recently? Or?
I don't, not that I can think of. James Giddings says he does awesome work.
Thank you.
Woodworker Dilemma says I have one 5-burr Kutzall, 8-bit set to be awarded as participant prize. Angie says John would love a Sasquatch.
I think I should carve an extra large mosquito for you guys. Oh my gosh, they're like pterodactyls up there.
Ken says Sasquatch in the woods by a cabin. You're definitely gonna have to do a Sasquatch now.
Yeah, there's a lot of Bigfoot lovers. That's pretty close.
Show the dress bear somebody has, Woodworker Dilemma has requested. There she is. Adorable, Rakin says.
Who said that?
Rakin.
Thank you, Rakin.
Woodworker Dilemma says, gonna show my wife and Rakin is loving it. Said, gonna show my wife and Rakin is loving it.
Right on.
Bear says these bears are the cutest ever. Bear. Ken asks, what type of trees, logs do you use?
So mostly white pine. Yeah, some of the hardwoods, you get the real wide gaping cracks. And for people that are chainsaw carving, if you're trying to avoid cracks, a good idea is to split your logs in half before you carve them, and then put the carving's nose, typically a bear or whatever, in toward the center of the log. That way you get a lot of if you're going to get cracking, a lot of times it's along the back side of the carving. But some of the hardwoods we have here have a tendency to get the real wide gaping cracks, and beyond that, some of those hardwoods are extraordinarily hard. I think a cut through red oak takes almost twice as long with my little saw as it does through pine. So you can begin to see the added time and effort that goes into the carving if you're using a really hard wood.
Ken said, gotcha, thank you for the tip.
Yeah.
Woodworker Dilemma says that he showed his wife and now she wants him to make one. And Cat's P said that he set himself up for that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of girly bear carvings, I guess. That's something that people keep telling me, is that they don't see a lot of bears with dresses. So hopefully that'll sprout a little bit.
Bear says, I've made 2 so far and sold both of them. They don't last long and mine ain't nearly as good as yours.
Who says it?
Bear.
Bear. Yeah, I think I've seen Bear do some of the overalls as well. So a lot of times those are kind of cool to sell as a pair. You have the one with the overalls, green or blue. And then we have people coming in ordering whole families based on the different genders and what they're wearing. So.
Woodworker Dilemma said, looks great. I gotta go. Catch y'all later.
Thanks for stopping in.
And DG is here. Says, happy days from Liverpool.
Happy days to you and welcome.
DG says, nice bear, does it bite?
This is a friendly bear. I've trained him well. He doesn't eat much either. Don't let his size fool you. He's a light eater.
Reagan says, the whole head is incredibly carved. Well done, CD.
Thank you so much, Reagan. We appreciate you.
Bear and the boss lady said it's like the perfect blend of realism and cartoon. DG says, be cool and enjoy. I am off. Bye.
Thanks for stopping. Put a little bigger brush right now.
Okay. Cat's Piece asks, have you ever made Smoky?
I actually have. I've done Smoky a couple of times with the classic hat and I think holding a shovel. I think I did one with a carved shovel and I did one with an actual real shovel that I fitted on.
He said, very cool. Goldilocks and the Tree Bears, Aiden asks.
I don't think I've ever done any Goldilocks bears. What I did do is hear no evil, seek no evil. No, hear no evil, speak no evil. And what's the other one? So a little bear with his hands over his ears, and then a bear with his hand over his mouth. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. So yeah, his hands, 3 little bears.
Reagan asks, what type of paint is that?
So this is kind of tough to see, but it's Rust-Oleum. I don't know if you get what sort of products you guys have in Saudi Arabia, but this is available in most hardware stores, I think, in the U.S. But just a high-quality oil-based paint.
And DG asked, do you sell these bears? How much?
We do sell the bears. We run a business here. And, we don't always talk about money on the live streams because honestly, as a wood carver and that kind of a guy, over the years, the money part of things has always kind of been the ugly part of it for me. I love carving and stuff like that. But if you reach out to us through an email, if you're really interested and curious about pricing and stuff.
It's on our page,
yep,
our YouTube channel.
Sure.
Ray and Sandy, when he paints the eyes and nose, it really comes to life. Last Breath Woodworks, been thinking of trying chainsaw carving for a couple years, but haven't pulled the trigger yet. Some of you guys are really inspiring me to give it a shot. Thank y'all.
Just judging from what I've seen of you, Last Breath, I think it's something you would enjoy. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because I'm not supposed to recommend that people use power tools, I guess. But if you do it, be real safe. But I could definitely see you pursuing that, I guess.
DD says, appreciate that. They're pretty good. And says, anyway, all have fun out there. Be cool, be happy, and most of all, be you. Ken says, stay safe, use protection gear.
That's true. I'm huge as far as like safety, and the truth of the matter is, it really is. It's not a joking matter. Chainsaw is very dangerous, and I've been cut a few times, and you're basically running a gasoline-powered engine with dozens of little razor blades there, so you can do very quick damage to your bodily person. And so, huge fan of safety and safety equipment.
Last Breath Woodworks says, I'm pretty handy with the saw and very safe about it. Been swinging them around since I was 14. Lori says he has one cute nose.
CWF on the snout.
Yep.
I'm going to grab some brown paint and just show them how to kind of smooth that line out a little bit.
Okay.
I think there's enough other woodworkers and artisan kind of people in here that it may be a little thing they'd appreciate too.
Cool. There he is again, Aiden. Thank you.
So sometimes it can be tough to go from this hard black line to the lighter colored snout. It just doesn't look right. If you take a look at this guy, what I've done is added a little brown paint just to kind of smooth off that transition area. And that's what I'm getting ready to do here. If you guys haven't seen this video, we just put this video out this past weekend. You can check this out on our YouTube channel. It's a long form video. Make sure and watch that one. But I just like to clean this off a little on a rag. And then I just try to smooth that line over a little.
Last Breath Woodwork says, I love that moose. My wife is an owl fanatic, so I might start with that.
Make sure and post your stuff. I love seeing people's progress and seeing what they're up to.
Lori Keller says, what a cutie.
Now we'll put a couple of coats of CWF over that. And it's the nature of that CWF to kind of blend nicely with that brown paint.
Last Breath Woodwork says, I'll post a video of the first one that turns out.
Kind of a time frame we have going on here. You're getting me excited.
Last Breath Woodworks asks, is it best to use green wood or dry for a while?
It's better to use dry wood or seasoned wood. And usually when the bark is falling off the logs is a real good time to want to carve them. Typically, especially the logs I'm carving are so large that they'll never actually completely dry out in the middle. They'll actually begin to dry rot in the middle before they dry out completely. I think a way around that would be to kiln dry them, but it's unrealistic to try and make a kiln that large for a log, at least for me. But yeah, seasoned wood, and just be aware that they're never totally going to dry out until you carve them.
Lori says the bear looks taller than you. Lori says the bear looks taller than you.
It is slightly. The order was for a 6-foot bear, but I always try and cut them a couple of inches tall. I'd rather if people got a little extra than put a little shorter, you know. It's probably 6'2" thereabouts.
Reagan asks, is that a Tacoma?
Yeah, it is a Tacoma. We love our Tacomas, so we do a ton of outdoor stuff. We're always camping, hiking, fishing, that kind of stuff, canoeing. It's a home-built rack on the truck I built myself to carry our canoe. And, great trucks, man. The things are bulletproof. We put them down woods roads. We go four-wheeling in them. They're just durable, they hold up, put a lot of miles on them. So they seem to be the biggest bang for the buck as far as trouble-free riding.
Michael S. says, man, that bear is so awesome.
Thank you, Michael.
Ken asks, have you ever just burned and sanded, then just put a clear coat of varnish on the bears like a grizzly bear?
Carved, sanded, and clear coated. Occasionally I'll do a more natural looking carving so that the grain of the wood shines through. And, yeah, I've occasionally done that. I'm trying to think if we have anything on hand. Yeah, that's a little more involved. It's a little more sanding and that sort of stuff. But yeah, we occasionally do that.
Aiden said it would be fun if his butt was left white. Aiden said it'd be fun if his butt was left white. And Rakin said it's illegal for us to even touch a tree. Is it okay in the USA to use whatever you need?
So, basically, if you own the property here in the United States, like I own 5 acres here, so I can cut any tree I want on my own property. You definitely cannot cut trees on other people's property unless you have permission. And we have a lot of national forest land here too, which is owned by the government, the United States government. And you're not allowed to cut wood in the national forest without a permit. We generally get a Christmas tree permit in the national forest every year, and so we go and cut a Christmas tree. But maybe hopefully that kind of answers some of that. What kind of trees do you have, Rakin? And Aiden, it would be fun to leave the bear's butt white, but I don't think the customer would like it.
Rakin said they have small trees, no big trees.
So I know in the Middle East, I'm pretty sure they have olive trees. I don't know if you have them there or not, but that's just beautiful wood. I've never had a piece to work with, but that's kind of I guess you could say a dream of mine. I think it would be really cool to acquire a piece of olive wood and do something with it.
Mike Omnom is here.
Who is?
Mike Omnom
Welcome.
says that your bear needs a bigger butt. Rakin says 90% is dead, lifeless desert. Check out this little guy. Starting to soak in a little, see what his snout looks like. This is basically a smaller version of what we're working on. What time's it getting to be? It is 4:19.
How long have we been live streaming?
About 2 hours now.
So we're probably not going to show a crazy ton of this. We are going to film a short of this thing tomorrow, and we'll post it to our YouTube channel shortly thereafter. How many people do we have in there?
35 right now. Do you normally leave the base round or finished like on rocks?
Normally I leave it round. We live in the mountains, so we have a lot of like rustic log cabin homes here. People come up out of Boston and the city areas, and they buy homes in the mountains, and they like the real rustic kind of look. So the log base kind of adds to that rustic feel. It's cool for people to see and know that the carving literally came from a tree trunk. I do little bears climbing up around a post, and a lot of times I'll carve the base down to look like rocks on those, roots and rocks and stuff.
You have that one on all fours in there that has like a rock base.
You want me to show that? I'll bring it up. So this is going to be kind of like a pedestal here. I'm going to sand that and urethane it natural. It's going to shine a little bit. But these are rocks here the bear's standing on.
Lori says, do you put your initials on the bottoms of the big carvings?
I generally try to sign all of my carvings, and believe it or not, the customers look for that. You know, I guess it has to do with artwork. It's kind of like painting. If people buy something handmade, it's just cool to have the initials or the signature of the person that did the work. So yeah, I definitely do that.
Laurie said, oh man, he is cute. And Aiden Fletcher says, skill level is off the charts. Rakin says, impressive.
Thank you all so much. You're very kind.
Michael S. says, you took the words out of my mouth, Rakin. Ken says, sign and date.
So I'm thinking tree frog next time. It's kind of a toss-up between a tree frog, and we're also considering doing like a good sized face, like a chainsaw. It would be a combination of chainsaw carving and chisels and gouges and stuff. So if you guys have a preference, you could weigh in on it, and we're going to consider it. But I think right now we're leaning towards the frog.
King Mufasa is here and says, big, big bear.
That's a big bear.
I think Lori likes the tree frog idea. Sounds like Bear's getting a new truck. He said you never realize how much stuff you have in your truck until you're trying to get it out.
What's Bear getting for a truck?
He said earlier in the comments that his current one has 426,000 miles on it, I think he said.
Wow.
He said he had, it was like a diesel.
Holy cow.
Getting a newer F350.
It's a pretty heavy duty truck.
Said this one just needs so many things repaired because they are worn out that it's more cost effective to get a newer one.
Yeah, that's what we found out with trucks. Is I always ran old trucks and I'd buy them for 10 or 15 grand and then dump $1,000 in each year on inspection time. And it's just an affordable way to do it. But now it's like $5 grand to expect inspection. It doesn't take too many repairs to add up, so it almost makes more sense to get the newer truck.
Ken says, did you give him a belly button or is that just a knot in the wood?
It's just a knot in the wood.
Lori says that came out nice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking stuff out. It's a lot of fun to share time and share what I do.
Rakin says, we appreciate your work, man.
Thank you, Rakin.
It
I'm gonna
is
run too late.
4:32.
So I guess that's about it. That pretty well wraps it up. All we're going to do is go and put some clear coat on the snout. I've got a few drips to clean up. We'll post a short of the completely finished product. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. God bless you all. And we'll see you next time.